What's up guys, today we've got Nemlerias and this deck revolves around Dreaming Nemleria. This is a girl that dreams of a bunch of monsters that are all made of chocolate and ice cream, and for some reason they're all big level 10 booties that you can just slam your opponent with. As of the ratios, we played 3 copies of Dreaming Nemleria, which is the heart and soul of the deck, and 3 copies of Sweet Dreams of Nemleria, which is essentially 3 more copies of Dreaming Nemleria or any other Nemleria monster if you already have it in your hand or face up in the extra deck. Now we also played 2 copies of the Orieler and 2 copies of the Coed. These are both level 10 monsters that you can special summon for free if Dreaming Nemleria is in your extra deck. Now you don't need to play more than 2 copies of these because they are just not that amazing. They are better ones. I also play 1 copy of Reality. This card is really good, but you don't really need more than 1 copy of it. Maybe you could add a second one if you feel like it, but it's primarily used with your Nemleria Love because it allows you to special summon 1 level 10 monster, and you want to special summon this because this has an effect to flip 1 monster face down. Also, it has another cool effect that allows you to add 1 Dreaming Nemleria to the extra deck from your deck, but you're primarily gonna use the other effect since it is just a good effect to interrupt your opponent with. However, you need to place 1 monster you control to the bottom of your deck in order to special summon it. That is why it is not good as the other ones, since the other ones are just free special summons. Now I also played 3 copies of the best level 10 Nemleria monster, which is the Reveal. This card allows you to set any Nemleria trap from the deck to the field, which is really good. Also, one thing to keep in mind is all of these monsters except for these 2 restrict you for going into your extra deck, so keep that in mind. So you don't really need the extra deck that much with this deck. This is just gonna be whatever you want to put into the deck. Now I also played 3 copies of Eternal Millions and 2 copies of Gren Maju because your deck revolves around banishing your extra deck monsters, so you're gonna get a whole bunch of monsters banished, which is really good for these cards. As of the hand traps, I only play Maxi, Draw and Lockbird, and Nibiru. I feel like these are the best hand traps you can play in Matsudo right now, since Nibiru shuts down your opponent most of the time, and Draw and Lockbird is really good against some decks. Now I also opted the build to be able to go second with 2 copies of Triple Tactic Strut, 2 copies of the Talent, 2 copies of the Lightning Storm, 1 copy of Duster, and of course we play 1 of each Potovs here. As of the extra deck, nothing really matters because you're most of the time not gonna go into your extra deck, but sometimes, very rarely, you could go into the Super Dreadnought machines right here, so you could put them to the deck if you want to, but I wouldn't suggest you craft them to build the deck. Anyways, that was it for the deck profile. Now I'm gonna leave you with the gameplay and show you how much fun I had with this deck. Okay, that's actually a pretty nice hand, so we're gonna go ahead and set the Dreaming Nemleria to the Pendulum Zone, and then we're gonna activate the effect. Wow, Chaining Maxi. We do have Draw and Lockbird to lock him out of drawing more. I don't know if we're even gonna use the Draw and Lockbird, but let's just take a look at it. So we're gonna do that and set obviously the Tower because Tower is just amazing. Now we're gonna activate the effect of Tower, so we can banish 2 cards from our extra deck face down, and we're obviously gonna banish just any 2. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna keep the Super Dreadnought machines. And now we could search out 1 of these and then just go for a copy of any of the Super Dreadnought heavy machines, although it's not really worth it, so let's just add a copy of this. And we're also gonna add a copy of what was the name of this? Coed, because it has a decent protection effect. It's not like game changing or anything like that, but it is kind of nice. Let's just activate Triple Tactics Trust now. We're also gonna set to the field a copy of Love because that is gonna be an additional interruption for us. Then we're gonna activate the effect of the Dreaming Devourer Reveal, and we're gonna banish 3 cards from our extra deck face down, and we're gonna special summon it in defense mode just to protect ourselves from Lightning Storm. We're not gonna activate Draw and Lockbird because we don't really need it. Now let's just do that. We're gonna send to the graveyard this one that we just added, and we're gonna set the other trap card to the field. I actually thought about special summoning this, but I feel like it's not really that good. We're just gonna pass a turn here. We have Draw and Lockbird, we have the Love, which allows us to special summon a level 10 monster, and we also have an additional interruption off of that trap card. 3 to 4 interruptions, kinda decent, but you know, we'll see of course. Now activating the effect of the Kashtira field spell. So can we do anything about it actually? I think that we cannot do it, so yeah, I mean, there's no point even doing anything about it. We're just gonna activate Draw and Lockbird afterwards because that's gonna limit him a lot. If he doesn't have a hard drawn Theosis, he might be playing also like something else. He might be playing Manadium, in which case Draw and Lockbird is just absolutely winning us the game. Okay, special summoning Unicorn, so he's playing Kashtira's. Now what do I do to it actually? Now if I activate this effect, I can special summon 1 level 10, and it is gonna be the SR Realize. Now the effect of this allows me to flip it face down. I could shut him down completely. You know what, I'm not sure 100%, but I am gonna do it because I just want to see if it will work. If he has Ash Blossom, it really doesn't matter. Yep. Of course he's gonna have it, bro. I don't know, dude. I feel like I'm gonna get to live another turn. That's for sure if he doesn't have a hard drawn Theosis. But, you know. Wow. He's playing the Ascendant of Thunder, really? This has a secondary effect. Banish this card, target a monster your opponent controls, loses 100 attack and defense. This allows us to negate a bunch of effects and whatnot. We're not gonna use it. Probably he's gonna go for Zeus. At least that's what I feel like. Oh, actually, Galaxy Tomahawk. Well, that is a good time to just straight up negate it. You know, it's probably just for the best to just activate the repeater and use the effect now. Select 3, since I'm gonna be able to negate all face-up monsters my opponent controls. And now we're gonna send all of these 3 to the graveyard. Actually, they just keep the Phoenix, and that will negate the effect of Tomahawk, which is really nice, and that will shut down his whole turn because he also summoned it in defense mode. He cannot go into Zeus as well. Set 1 back row. Pass turn. We also have a few cool plays. So now drawing Maxi, let's just activate this effect and choose 1, which allows us to add 1 Nemleria monster from the graveyard to the hand. We're gonna banish probably this, we're not gonna use it. And I really wanna go for an Xyz play, so I'm gonna add this. Now if I add this, do I have any other monster? Probably not. Now that I think about it, I don't, but still we're gonna add this because why not? So now firstly, we're gonna special summon this card in attack mode for free. Then we are going to activate that card's effect because I'm not gonna be Xyz summoning. Let's just go ahead, use it. We're gonna banish 3 cards, so let's just get rid of this and also these 2. The whole point here is to banish all cards in my extra deck. Now we're gonna activate the effect of the Dream Tower just to add 2 level 10 monsters by banishing these 2. And we're gonna search out a copy of the Chocolate and also a copy of... Let's just go for this. It's fine, it's okay. Now we're gonna special summon to the field the Chocolate, which is really nice. We can also special summon Eater of Millions, and that's what I'm trying to do. Then we're gonna go and also special summon the Dreaming Nemleria to the field. So now we can activate this. Let's just use it, and we beat Kashiras, guys. We didn't even finish the plays. We've got the Rock in hand, which is really good. Activating the effect of the Foxytion, pitching it to draw something. I'm just gonna wait for 5 summon just Nibiru, like literally that's all. And special summoning the Xiamen. Now he's gonna be able to activate the Xiamen effect, search out whatever he wants. He's not gonna be able to go for Deer Note, however, unless he has it in hand or like has another monster in hand. He probably does have it in hand. Otherwise, I think he would have searched it. I don't know what he's doing though. I might be mistaken, you know. It really doesn't matter that much. Adding a copy of the Jururi, which is a negation effect. Now he's gonna go for the Gold Pride Xyz monster using 2 level 3 monsters. And now he's gonna activate the effect, attach 1, add 1 Gold Pride spell card from deck to hand, of course. Adding a copy of the Better Luck next time, which enables him to just add whatever he wants now. And it still really doesn't matter that much because unless he figures out a way to stop my Nibiru, I don't think anything else will happen. Adding a copy of Leon makes a lot of sense because now he can just go ahead and summon it. This is the best card for this deck, specimen from the hand. And now he's gonna be able to also activate the effect, target the Captain in the grave and special summon it to the field. And now also Captain's effect can be activated. This is his 5th summon, by the way. So let's just wait here. Now, because he has a tuner and non-tuner, I am forced to chain Nibiru immediately. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't activate. Oh, I missed the timing. Oh, what am I doing? Sitting 2 back row. Yep, of course I'm gonna chain Nibiru now, because otherwise he can synchro Shokan. Special summoning the Nibiru, and yep. He would have been able to go for a synchro play now, not that it would have mattered a lot. Wait, I have internet problems? What is going on? Proceeding to game phase immediately. Yep, of course, my turn. And Eater of... Bro, a second copy of Eater of Millions. We didn't need that. Anyways, we're gonna activate Port of Prosperity. Actually banish 6, since I want to get rid of the most amount of cards from my extra deck as possible. Okay, Gren, Maju as well, and a bunch of cool things. Of course, Dreaming Nemleria is the heart and soul of this deck. You know, the Eater of Millions, maybe I should have went for 3 for Port of Prosperity. I just really wanted to get the Dreaming Nemleria. Activating Draw and Knockbird, that is not good for me. Well, you know what? That's actually fine. We're gonna search out Duster and at least get rid of his back row. So I guess that's a dub. I guess that's not a dub. Okay, well, that's fine. It's okay. Let's just go and still set the Dreaming Nemleria. We're gonna activate the effect to set the tower to the field as well, which is kind of good. However, we're not going to be able to use the effect of the tower because we are limited off of the Draw and Knockbird. Now we're going to special summon Eater of Millions by banishing 6 cards. Why do I have to select them one at a time? This is so annoying. And we're going to obviously attack with it, you know, activate the effect, so let's just do that. Opponent has a few trap cards. He might have something like Imperm, but whatever, dude. Wait, what did I even do? Once per turn at the start of the damage save, discard battles on opponent monster, you can banish that opponent's monster face down. Does it not work on tokens or whatever? Well, we're gonna have to special summon the other one. Now we're gonna gain a little bit more attack on the Eater of Millions. It's just I'm in a dangerous spot where I can just lose the game if he attacks into it. Yeah, we're just gonna proceed to game phase. I don't know what happened though, like what is going on here. Okay, activating. Wow. Literally top deck the better luck next time. Did I just lose the game to this? I think I'm losing the game here. Okay, normal summoning the Leon. Activating the effect, of course, and he's gonna be able to special summon back the captain. He's gonna be able to go into the synchro play or the Xyz play, whatever he wants. So hopefully the Eater of Millions effect is activated and he doesn't just deal with both of them, but we'll see. Adding a copy of the Gold Pride Start Your whatever the name of this card is. Okay, so he's gonna link off both of them, actually synchro both of them into the synchro 6. So he's gonna go into the Gold Pride Star Leon, and he can actually use the effect of it. Now, he's gonna probably have to proceed to the battle phase. So Eater of Millions is actually not that terrible to be here. Okay, he's gonna banish 3, gaining 500 attack. Turning to attack mode the token, it's time for the battle phase. I don't know why the token doesn't work with Eater of Millions. Is it gonna work with this? Oh, it actually, so it doesn't work with tokens specifically. So it has to be like a normal monster or an effect monster and not a token. Setting a 5th back row. Well, okay, I do have Sweet Dreams of Nemleria. Oh, Gren Maju is actually huge. So I'm gonna start off by activating the effect of the Sweet Dreams of Nemleria, searching out a Nemleria monster, while this is in the extra monster zone, of course. And I'm now gonna add a copy of Chocolate, probably seems like the right play. Also, this is not terrible, but we don't have any cards in the extra deck anymore. And we're gonna special summon it again before we special summon the Dreaming Nemleria. Summoning it in attack mode, beautiful. Now let's just go ahead, special summon the Dreaming Nemleria in the extra monster zone and activate the effect, obviously. So that allows us to banish a few cards. You know what, let's just get rid of his whole field. I don't know, bro, I feel like that's just fine. That's huge, bro. It's so good. And now we can return 5 cards to my extra deck. So let's just return all of these here. I'm not even gonna look at them. Now, are we gonna have enough cards to actually get Gren Maju's attack bigger? You know what? Let's just go and now activate the effect of the Dream Tower. We're gonna banish again 2 of them. Doesn't matter which ones. So we're gonna search out a copy of this to the field. And to the hand, what am I talking about? I'm gonna search another copy of Realized. So now let's just go ahead. We're gonna special summon this. And that will give me the ability to gain a little bit more attack. Also gonna use the effect, set a trap card to the field by sending to the graveyard the monster from the hand, because we're not gonna use it, of course. And we're gonna go for this just to have it. So now we can go into this and I can return the Dreaming Nemleria to the extra deck. I maybe should have done it a little bit earlier now that I think about it. Now Gren Maju gains a whole bunch of attack. Time to get game. Big punching back. Go. Another big punching back. Go. Get the dub. That deck is absolutely amazing. It's so fun to play with this. Well, that was my Nemleria Gren Maju video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with this deck. It's just basically beat down with this deck. It's so fun, so amazing. I would suggest to try it out if you have the cards. Now, if you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate a like and subscribe. Also, comment below what you think about this deck. Comment below if you would try it out yourselves, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.